All right, so here we have the KitchenAid metal food grinder. The first question, obviously, is this unit compatible with your KitchenAid? Well, right here in the lower left-hand corner, designed exclusively for use with all KitchenAid household stand mixer models. So according to the packaging, this is compatible with your KitchenAid mixer. So let's take a look inside and see what they give us with the metal food grinder. Everything is well packaged here. You can't really see it on camera, but up here on the top of the box, we'll slide this over, is the paperwork and your manual. Get that out. Let's take a look at the actual grinder itself. We're just gonna go left to right here. This is like the handle to keep things moving in the food grinder. We have what looks like a cleaning brush here. Make sure that you keep this clean between uses. These are the small and large sausage stuffers. So you feed the casing onto here and then you work it off as you're filling that casing. So we're gonna put those back in here. Gonna grab the big boy here in the middle, which is of course the metal grinder. Reminds me of when I was little and my grandma was making stuffing for Thanksgiving. But this is hardcore, nice and sturdy. Front screws off here. This is going to be where your blade lives. You'll see this is the driver right here. Behind this is the blade. There's a blade in there right now. Kind of turn this around. So it kind of has that auger behind it that's going to pull stuff down from the main housing and out through the grinder. In this case, it's going to come out like a hamburger grind. And I imagine there are some variations, which I see over here, but all around it is a solid metal construction. Feels really well made. So we're gonna put that back right in here. We'll take a look. As considered, it does have a finer, great hamburger, what I would call a burger attachment. Let's see if they have an official name for it. They just call them coarse and fine grinders, but certainly speaks to me as a hamburger grind. This one's even finer. And again, we showed you how you take that screw off that end and add the one that you want. This one is referred to as a sausage stuffer plate. So when you are actually using these, looks like you're going to have this on there to allow more into the mix after it's been grinded. So that's the one you're going to use with these, presumably. But that's the whole set. This is going to attach to the front of your KitchenAid mixer. And if you're not currently using any attachments, this is what the front of a KitchenAid looks like. Yours may vary slightly, but that is where the connection goes. You loosen this up, you put the connection in, and then you tighten this. Let's see if we can do this without too much grief here. All right, so you would take this, and if you look closely, this actually has look closely, that actually has a dimple on the end of it. So that's going to go in here. There is a little notch that comes out along the side that makes sure you put this on correctly. That's going to go in there. You're going to line up that notch like so. And as I mentioned, we want to tighten this. So that's on there securely, and you have your grinder on the front of the KitchenAid mixer.